Evaluation question 1.
Discover magazine consistently follows and uses codes and conventions of a typical pop hip-hop music magazine. The mastheads of all music magazines have some form of connotation in relation to the music and its genre. For example, Q magazines being a colloquial form of writing Q in reference to Cue the Music. The abbreviation of NME meaning New Musical Express, and Top of the Pops, which is a direct reference to pop music. I chose to implement a similar style, trying to include and make obvious the connotations of my masthead. My chosen title of Discover is simple, connoting ideas of discovering new and great music. When written, there is a capital C evident, in which it shows all three connotations of discovering new music. A disc, which music is played on, shown in the first part of the word discover, and the word cover, as in the cover of a song, shown in the second part. The titles of magazines such as Q are in a serif font, adding a feminine and classy touch. Meanwhile, magazines such as Vibe and Top of the Pops use a bold sans serif font to make the title have an impact on the eyes of the reader. I attempted to follow this and used a sans serif font called Impact, while adding effects of a stroke outlining my masthead, making it prominent when seen next to other magazines. I decided to stick to standard codes and conventions, which saw a free colour scheme adopted from magazines such as Vibe and Q, which uses black, red and white, while other magazines like Top of the Pops use purple, pink and white, adopting a much more girly theme. I initially decided to use a gold colour with black. However, it was hard to find a third colour which would complement the gold. Therefore, my first draft had transformed dramatically to a new colour scheme of black, red and white. My masthead adopted the red being my main colour, with a black stroke effect to separate it from the white background. This was done purposefully to help build a house style showing off the main colours in the theme. Looking at the length of mastheads was important, as it had varied a lot with very long titles such as Top of the Pops, which I found was in similarity to Discover. Q magazine was quite evidently very short and was turned into a logo, almost embedded in the top left corner. Vibe, however, placed their title in the centre, like a banner almost. I took inspiration from this, and because of the length of my title, I decided to have my masthead run across the top like a banner, emphasising the title. I also placed in the right pane at the bottom a barcode, and in the top right hand corner page furniture elements, which included the issue number, date and price of $2.99, which is the average price of all magazines researched in my category. Other subtle elements I included in order to ensure I kept to music magazine codes and conventions was a varied range of cover lines. I included 7 cover lines, which is in accordance with other magazines having an average of 6 to 7. I have also included a written interview section with a plus sign and the likes of Lady Gaga, Jay-Z on the left pane to show these artists will be in it, which is a convention shown in all music magazines. My photograph has been shot as a mid to close-up shot to show the facial expressions and to show the direct mode of address to the audience. This creates this atmosphere of engagement, making my audience feel involved, which can be related to Maslow's theory of self-involvement. This helps persuade the reader to pick up the magazine and purchase it. I plan to mimic, in essence, the likes of Adele and Madonna covers of Q magazine, but instead have it more central, like the Vibe magazine with TI on the front. Throughout my product, I aim to use and create a unified house style established through fonts and design elements, similar to Vibe and Q magazines. I adopted a red, black and white colour scheme throughout. This allows the association with pop and hip-hop music to be seamless, as Q is primarily a pop magazine, Vibe being a hip-hop rap magazine, implying that my magazine is pop and hip-hop. This element, combined with the constant use of fonts such as Impact, Cool Vectica and Revolution, notably used in my content, show bold fonts that make my magazine easy to read and to pick out useful information. My contents page takes standard codes and conventions from Q magazine by showing the issue number and date. I have included the likes of the Discover magazine website and the hashtag Discover to acknowledge the presence of technology and the fact that a majority of magazines are online and are growing across social networking platforms such as Twitter. I have aimed to follow the likes of Q magazine with the use of NFC technology, provided a subscribe scanner in the bottom right of my contents page with a preview of the front page of my magazine. I decided to do this to acknowledge the constant development and use of technology. Across the left pane are the contents of my magazine showing associated page numbers. By mimicking elements from NME, such as the contributors section, I decided to do this to appeal to conventions of music magazines, showing what the writer had to say about the best bits in the magazine. I have used varied font sizes evident across multiple magazine platforms to give a hierarchy of stories inside the magazine. 3/4 down the left side, we have an increase in size with stories such as R. Kelly is back and Riri goes big. This shows a hierarchy, placing the lines higher above in terms of significance than the smaller writing above, which is smaller, like standard text. The writing is also notably different in a Verdana font, differentiating it from the rest. The JJ means business is my most important line on the page as it is noticeably bigger than the rest. It accompanies the largest image on my screen and shows the page number to its left. These elements give greater detail by actually showing the page number, unlike the R. Kelly is back and Riri goes big, which does not. I have included design elements such as the box sticker with the line Discovering Talent. This is in accordance with the idea of discovering music, and it is related to the masthead, Discover. The final element in my magazine is the Discover the Review section. This is a standard element contributing to the closing conventions shown in the contents page. In my review section, I have included new albums that are related to pop and hip hop artists. This includes Jason Derulo, Lady Gaga and Beyonce. At the bottom I have noted that it is page 3 in Discover magazine, complying with page furniture design elements that are evident on most pages. My double page spread aims to show the story of my artist. By looking at magazines such as Q and NME, it became evident that instead of having one double page spread, it was often found that two were used instead. The first acted as a statement page, almost introducing the artist, having minimal writing showing a pull quote and a little introductory piece which highlights a little bit about the artist and topic. I therefore tried to use a post similar to the article, which includes Florence, in which a landscape picture is used with her on some sort of platform. I attempted to recreate the scene and structure as I thought it would be an appropriate yet appealing way to portray a very strong character in Cece. I tried to incorporate page furniture elements that directly address the reader. For example, in the top left we see a mini banner which says Discover the Interview. Originally, the line read Discover Interview. I believe adding the was smart as it acts like a sentence that is addressing the reader, saying come and look at this interview, acting more as a hook, making it more appealing rather than a more formal version with just Discover Interview. In addition to this, I have added page design elements similar to the Q magazine article with Arctic Monkeys, which has smoke effects. I felt that adding my own version would make my page more appealing and would suit an appropriate theme that I was trying to create, using the red to emphasize the colour scheme whilst trying to symbolise ideas of performing in the big stage, which the smoke idea would hopefully create. I have included a line that says this is CC. This is in a relatively larger font, making the line prominent and showing that this is in essence all you need to know in order to prepare for the next page. This is in the Revolution font, which makes it very bold, exciting and captivating to the eye of the consumer. This is followed by a little introduction, which is in a black font with a white stroke effect surrounding the writing. For the second part of my double page spread, I adopted a typical layout that complements the codes and conventions of a music magazine, such as Q. Their layouts are known to be very simple, adopting this idea of having the text on the second page, whilst on the first page you see a photo of the artist. I quite like this idea, and I chose to place CC on the left page, whilst having all of the article on the right page. This led to me looking at NME, which placed its larger writing vertically or horizontally across the two pages. I like this idea of having larger fonts with the artist's name, but I wanted to restrict it to the first page so that it does not overload and clutter the right page, which has the actual article content. I therefore placed vertically the writing similar to the Courtney Barnett page, but still in a large font like the Chance the Rapper page. I chose to use the line Discovering CC as it mentions the section of Discovering, which is the interview section, and then the CC part to show who the article is about. The apostrophe is used deliberately to highlight the word Discover, bringing back to the Discover brand, bringing an increase in recognition. On the second page, I chose to include standard elements such as the drops cap of the I to indicate the beginning of the article. I have also included pull quotes consisting of I am not a one-hit wonder, I am here to stay, and to live is to dream and to dream is to live. This was particularly useful in breaking up the article, making it more appealing to the eye of the consumer, as opposed to standard text, all lined up in columns like an essay. This is also a convention used in all music magazines. In addition to this, my pages are all split into 3 columns, which is highlighted with the 3 columns as well as the 2 lines of large text. On the left page representing 2 columns and the middle column represented by CC. This is shown in other examples such as Kerrang, Enemy and Q Magazine, which show this 3-column structure per page. I have also replicated the Discover the Interview header on the second part of the magazine article, reinstating that this is the interview section of the magazine. To conclude, these are the ways in which Discover magazine develops codes and conventions of all media products of music magazines, specifically in the hip hop and pop genres.